What is going on, YouTube? I am feeling a little tired this week. I don't know why. But I'm sitting here at my desk and I realized I have not talked about my Fluval Spec in a long time. So I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update on it. Not really too much to talk about, but it's always a nice tank to look at. So the first thing I should mention about this tank is that the plants have been growing phenomenally. The Crypt Parva up front has really been doing well. And I'm really happy to see my Trident Java Fern here really starting to take off. I've been having the most amount of trouble with that plant trying to get it to grow, and over the course of the last few months it's really been taking off. The only plant I did have some trouble with in here was my pearlweed or baby tears, not the dwarf kind, just the regular. For some reason, I think that once I added the crypts in here, they kind of killed off my baby tears. It wasn't growing at all, and it just was looking dead, really. So I ended up pulling that out of here, and I stuck a lot of it into my paludarium to grow immersed. So I'm going to let that kind of recover in there, really spread out. And then once it grows out a little bit more, maybe I'll give it another chance in here. But I think I have some sort of maybe allelopathy, I think that's how you say it, going on in here between the crypts and the baby tears. Other thing to note, you wouldn't guess it, but there are fish in here. There's 3 pencil fish, and then also, oh well, look, there's one making an appearance. There's some emperor tetras in here, about 7 of them. For some reason in the last week they've just suddenly been hiding in the back. I'm not really sure why. They're all still doing good. They do come out during feeding time, but for some reason I don't see them. Well, which brings me to my next point. I've kind of been considering maybe doing a little bit of rescaping in this tank. I'm not quite sure. I might let it just kind of sit. But part of it is because the fish have just completely gone into hiding in here. And kind of a little bit defeats the point. But I do still get some enjoyment out of the shrimp. And speaking of the shrimp, if you've never seen any of my previous videos, the shrimp I have in here are royal blue tiger shrimp. Or I should say more specifically, orange-eyed royal blue tiger shrimp. And at one point their population took a little bit of a dip. I did end up losing some, but they are bouncing back, and I'm happy to say that right now their population is booming, for lack of better words. But you can see a few of them there. I do put some leaf litter in this tank so that they can graze on that, and they do get fed from pretty much the leftovers from the whatever the fish don't eat. And I do also target feed them with some rapashi. I still have some leftover shrimp souffle. The company apparently doesn't make that anymore, so I lucked out still ordering that when I did. And I also feed them the Fluval bug bites, the Pleco formula. They really seem to go crazy for that. Alright, thanks for watching today's video, everyone. If you're not subscribed already, click right up here. And don't worry, eventually we will be getting to stocking that paludarium, so stay tuned.